I'm sitting here trying to watch anime and trying to be productive at the same time. A lot of people who used to watch sub only, the reason we're watching dub now is because we're forced to multitask. I mean, a lot of people think that people who watch anime are just irresponsible people who don't leave the house. I rarely leave the house, and when I do, it's to go to another house that my family has. But I have work to do. I'm working on things. And so it has gotten to a point where even though I love hearing things in its natural language, I don't have the time to read on the screen. Or even if I do have the time to read on the screen, I want to look at the artwork, look at the visuals. So I'm one of those people who was like, oh, dub is trash. And then after Bleach ended the first time, the first series of Bleach before the 1,000-Year War came up now, but the original Bleach. That I thought the 1,000-Year War was coming up, and I literally saw Ichigo leap off of a roof, and I started crying because, oh shit, is this ending like Ramna 1/2? Where they just went by? And I was very upset. But, back then I was listening to the original language and reading the subs. Of course, I would go back and do the dubs too, so that anything I missed while I was reading, I could catch and actually enjoy. And now I'm at the point where I have to schedule when I'm going to watch sub only. It's getting to the point where it's just better for me to learn a language fluently so that I can keep working on other things while I'm watching. I've been known to watch an episode like several times. Holic is one of my favorite animes, by the way. Bleach, Holic, my favorites. And they're so different from each other. I guess the point that I am trying to make is I am frustrated because there are a lot of animes that I want to watch right now, and I'm going back and watching the dubs of others because I have to do other things at the same time. So I'm like watching Solo Leveling like at least once a week, even though I've already finished it, because I know what's happening, I know what's going on, and it's also in English. Whereas I have to schedule when I watch, Lord of Mysteries. I have to schedule that. I'm like several behind too, because I have given myself several other tests that I have to go through, and those don't allow for me to be reading a screen. Oh, and just to get in on this, everyone waiting for Lord of Mysteries to have the Japanese dub first. Right now, Japan is never going to have that Japanese dub. You want to know why? Look up what Japan just denied they did to China. It's never going to happen. And even if it does, y'all are kind of weird. That's weird. Now, I admit, I love hearing Japanese. Love it, love it, love it. But before I was ever listening to Japanese, I was listening to Chinese. The old 1960s movies, I was watching them. So, I love hearing Japanese. I understand some of you might not be racist. It's just like an ear thing, because I understand the ear thing. I have the ear thing, but it's still just weird. At one point, you're going to have to listen to something in its original language, especially if you don't speak Japanese. It's weird, y'all. Anyway, I'm going to get back to work. Sorry for the rant about anime, and toodles.